Hello everyone and welcome back to another LEGO Legends of Chima review. This is on set 70129, Lavertus' Twin Blade, ages 8 to 14 and contained 183 pieces. This set retailed for $19.99 back in the day. This set released a part of the Outlands wave in around early 2014. And is one of the cheaper, I guess, baseline sets besides like Speedors. So yeah, let's just dive right into the review, starting off with the minifigs. So starting off with the main man himself, we have Lavertus, and as you can see, he's a little hard to stand up just because of the weapons and all that bulk on him. But he's these two little, I believe they're called machine guns or something, like machine gun, but machi guns or whatever. Yeah, I don't know, but fun little pun. They're actually really cool builds. I like these a lot. They're very like, I guess like Space Police, Ultra Agent esque kind of weapons. They definitely have that like aesthetic to them. So yeah, but pretty cool. Nice that you actually get two of them. And then the armor here is just that gold armor. You can take that off there just to see the rest of that printing. And then here's his other face here. Kind of like this more stern look. And then he has this like kind of like angry look in the back. He has a nice cape, some really nice detailing over there, and some really nice detailing at the front. The legs down here. And I actually thought that this was supposed to match up with the little lion symbol there, but it's actually not supposed to. I had to rewatch the few episodes with Lavertus in them, but that is not supposed to match up, which is kind of interesting how LEGO went with that. But he does have a really cool lion logo right there. There's that headpiece. Nice little crown there. And then the armor right there. So now let's move on to Scudder. So here we have Scudder, and this is honestly probably one of the coolest LEGO Chima minifigures to have existed. He's just so cool with the like 6 legs here. He's so good. He has the tail, and the tail does adjust here. It's on a couple ratchet joints, so you can adjust that whichever way you want, and then has a little tip right up there. He has a little chi orb that he's stealing from Lavertus, and then this little really cool like venom scythe, kind of like a hammer and a scythe at the same time. Really cool there. Here's the figure itself. Get on some of the printing there. Really nice torso print. And then underneath he has that really just kind of scary head. I mean, honestly, I feel like it's so cool. It's like a very villain-esque head, but I feel like they even went a little too far with it. I feel like some kids could be scared of this head for sure. But here's the actual like headpiece, which is really cool. Definitely. That back on. And then he's just basically like, you don't get like actual minifig legs for him. He's just kind of built on top of this, which is cool. I like it. It works very well. I mean, that's what he is in the show anyway. So it's like 6-legged scorpion there, but yeah, really cool figure. So now let's actually move on to the Twin Blade itself. So here is the Twin Blade, and I gotta say, for a set at this time, it's not bad. Honestly, it does. It might look a little rough around the edges, but it's fine. It's fine. It has a really killer play feature. I love it a lot. It's very fun to do. But let's just start off with front here. So up front we have this nice like little nose detailing here. Really cool. Give it a focus, maybe. A little hard to focus there. But yeah, you can see there's this little engine here. And then you have a nice little top bit here. Man, this really does not want to focus, does it? But yeah. You have some eyes underneath, and then some tooth pieces right here. And then you have some nice like flame detailing right there. It's all stickers, which is kind of eh. You do get quite a bit of stickers for this small set. And a lot of these are clear back stickers, which kind of suck, but it's whatever. You do have a spot for Lavertus down there, which is a little hard to see, but you can kind of tell there's just a little handlebar there. I have some nice little blasters over here. They don't actually shoot or anything. They're not flick missiles, but they're just there for aesthetic. You have some nice stickers up here with like some turbines and stuff, which is cool. I like that a lot. Have some chi, I guess powering the thing right here. And then we have the actual gear over here, which you'll see in a moment. And then you have the actual like twin blades themselves, which are really cool. They're both identical. They have these little stickers on here. They are clear back stickers, so just got to be a little careful with them. If you're just curious, that's what that looks like underneath. And then on the back, we just have a little engine piece, and you actually do have a couple clips for Lavertus's guns down here. And it is really hard to focus today, isn't it? God damn. Okay, anyways. So you can just pop those right there and then fold the blade like that, and then there you go. So now let's actually move on to the play feature of the set, which is pretty simple actually. So I'm going to lift up the camera just so you can get a better view of the whole play feature here. Okay, so let's actually test this play feature out here. So you just grab it from the back here, and then you have this little lever, and you push down on that, and then the blades rotate like that, and it's really, really fun. It's fun to mess around with, and it is just such a simple little play feature as well. Now, how it's performed is just by this little rubber band right here, and you just push it down, and the blades then move. There's also this little tooth track over here, and then you have the actual gear, couple gears in there that actually make this thing work, which is pretty cool. And the more faster you do it, the more you get, and you can actually feel that that air just kind of, you know, coming off the build here, which is cool, and I like that. But really, really fun play feature for sure. And yeah, it just stops like that. So now let's just get onto the box, and then my final, and the manual, and then my final thoughts of the actual set. So here's the box of the set, and I did get this used, but yeah, the box is a little damaged over here, which kind of sucks, but oh well. You can see your minifigs down there, all your information, the set itself, Lego Legends of Chima, and then we got Scudder coming after the Chi over there, and then Lavertus, and then you can see those little blasters that I was talking about earlier. Side of the box, just the set. Top of the box, we got our minifigures and Lavertus. And then on the back, little kind of hard to see, but Scudder's kind of running away. We got Lavertus coming in. And then we have the little play feature, and then it just explains what is going on there. So just press the button to operate the blades. And then you had the Lego Chima online thing over here, the games, all the shows, and just whatever you want to do on there. Unfortunately, you can't really visit that anymore, but there should be some stuff possibly on Internet Archive. But yeah, so now let's just move on to the manual. So here's the manual. Not really too much, just basic building instructions, but if you do go back here, a little hard to get to, but yeah. So you have about 60 pages of building instructions, and then we go over here. We have our minifigs right there, bit of a throwback. And then we have our sets at the time, Legend Beast, Speed Wars, and the big main sets here. And then just Lego Chima Online, and then I believe there was a theme park thingy over here. We have more online stuff over there. That old old iPhone right there. Or iPod, yeah. And then just the Legoland and then Lego Club stuff. But yeah. So that's the manual, and then the Wind Kid on the back right there with some awesome sets over here. But yeah, now let's just get into my final thoughts of the review. Alright, so overall, I think Lavertus' Twin Blade is honestly one of the just really good sets out there. You know, if you want just a Chima collection going, you want to get a cool, fun set that isn't really too expensive and comes with some really good minifigures, some exclusive minifigs too. I believe Lavertus isn't actually exclusive, but Scudder is exclusive. So yeah, but if you do want that Scudder and you want a fun build for a pretty cheap price, this is definitely one to get. But yeah, that's really all I have to say for this review. Not much else. So yeah, but I will see you guys in the next one.